was lunch with Meredith Vieira, one of the stars of ABC's daytime hit, The View. Meredith's restaurant pick, Patsy's on West 56th Street in New York City, which has gotten cheers for years for its Neapolitan classics. Hey, thank you for bringing us to Patsy's.
Oh, it's the best restaurant.
I've been coming here for many years.
So have I.
Our meal began with salads, a chopped one for Meredith, and a tricolore with shaved Parmesan for me. So how is The View at The View?
It's great.
You having a good time?
Yeah, I really am. And I have to admit that when I first auditioned for that show, it's such a leap from my past experience. When I was a journalist for 20 years. And I thought, what am I doing? I was embarrassed. I left the audition. I went home and I said to my husband, I'm embarrassed. I had fun.
What embarrassed? Oh, you were embarrassed because you had fun, or you were embarrassed because of the kind of questions you had asked?
Embarrassed because of the whole genre. I thought, like, what talk show? What is that? That's not my history. And I was the serious journalist.
Serious journalist she was on one of TV's most hard-hitting series.
I'm Meredith Vieira. Those stories and Andy Rooney tonight on 60 Minutes.
Today, Meredith is a long way from the confines of a serious news show. Here it is, Meredith Vieira's office. Let's take a look at...
I don't want any comments
holy mackerel!
No comments about the state of the office.
This is what they send you every day?
This is like sealed, like we're in an institution. Look at this, in this kind of a bin.
So this is what it comes in this basket
It comes in this every day.
Meredith's lunch today is anything but institutional. For our entrees, executive chef Sal Scuglamillo prepares stuffed calamari.
The ingredients in the stuffing are olive oil, raisins, calamari, shrimp, fresh parsley, breadcrumb, salt, pinoli nuts, some chopped onion, lobster meat, black pepper, and fresh basil, and also a splash of white wine. Here we have some of the stuffing, which I browned some onions right over here, and I added these ingredients to it. We saved the breadcrumb for the last ingredient. You want to bring it to about this consistency where it's nice and thick.
Sal then places the stuffing in a pastry bag and fills the calamari, then seals it with a toothpick. It's now ready to be poached in a simple tomato sauce.
Bring that to a boil. You should cover it. If you have to add some more water, because it's going to take about 20 minutes, you can add a little bit of water to that so that it doesn't burn. That'll come up to a full boil, and then you'll lower it and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. You want the calamari nice and soft.
The finished dish is garnished with clams and mussels.
Garnished with a little clam and a little mussel.
The Italians know how to eat, you know?
They know how to eat.
They really know how to eat.
Yes, what do you have there?
I'm having this very simple penne with some tomato sauce. They say there might be a little prosciutto in here. I'm not sure. There's onion for sure.
I see no evidence of prosciutto.
No.
But, and I'm happy to share this
You
with
must, again.
This is a stuffed calamari, which is one of the great Patsy's Neapolitan classics. Let's talk about some of the questions. One of the things I like about The View are those wonderful questions. The question of the day, I just happen to have a couple of them here in my pocket. We've made up a corner table question for you.
No.
Oh wait, they're in the other pocket. Here we go. These are actual questions from your show.
They are?
Yeah. I'd love to hear how you answered them. First is, okay, what is one thing you do when nobody is watching?
Did I answer this?
Well, I want an answer. What is one thing you do when nobody's watching?
Well, I've been known to pick at things.
Pick at things.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
that's good. Okay.
This is really
What
scraping
is-
the bottom of the barrel here.
This is from, provided to us from The View. What is the most outrageous white lie you have ever told?
Oh, I remember that because we had on, who's the actor? Michael Keaton. And he
good
had
actor.
just done this, he was a
Batman,
great
wasn't it?
actor,
Yeah.
but he had just done this terrible, terrible film. And I interviewed him. I was the one-on-one interview. And I went on and on about how great the film was. It was a piece of junk. So when it came to the question of the day and they said, what's the one white lie you've told? I said that your film was good. And he just looked at me, but he thought it was funny. So.
You know what? I would love it if you could take us behind the scenes at The View. By that I mean, maybe some of the secret eating passions of your coworkers.
We like our food simple. Joy is on this diet now, you know, this Atkins thing.
Oh, the
She's
Atkins
always
diet.
yelling for tuna.
She wants protein all the time,
Oh,
right?
every day I'm hearing from Joy, tuna, where's the tuna?
I could never go on that
Constantly.
diet. It's too much protein for me.
But the food at the shop, you saw it today, is disgusting. It's like they go out of their way to find the most disgusting food they can to give to us. And
Our
it's
desserts were
pretty.
certainly a far cry from the food at Meredith's office. I had a cannoli, and she chose the ricotta cheesecake. That is serious
Do
cheesecake.
you want some? I've already dug in.
Yes,
Okay, here we
absolutely.
go. I'll give it to you. There you go.
And I have been served a cannoli that looks like it's had steroids. Meredith wasn't always so eager to eat desserts. Growing up, she often struggled with her weight.
When I decided to lose weight, I think what happens sometimes with chubby kids is one day you wake up, somebody called me a fat butt. I remember.
Chubby no more, that's right.
Chubby
that's the
no
end of
more,
it,
and it
yeah.
was the beginning of the summer vacation. I thought, I'm not going back to school fat.
How old
I'm
were
going to
you
show them. I was about to enter, well, I had periods. My weight has gone way up,
Yeah.
down, way up. But this one that I remember, I was about to enter middle school, 7th grade, a very pivotal time.
Right.
All right, you
Well,
really
it sure
started
is.
to
I
discover boys.
remember that, yeah.
I'd been on a bike like June day, and one of my neighbors said, "Hey, fat butt," as I was riding, and I just broke. I went home and I cried and I cried and I cried, and I said, from that day on, I am dieting and I'm never going to be fat again. I'm going to show her when the fall comes. And every day, this is how messed up I was: an apple and a tab. That's all I would eat. And I don't think I'm as screwed up as I was then with the body image. I'm older now, and it's not as much of a big deal as it was to me as a preteen or even in my 20s.
Do you weigh yourself?
Never get near a scale.
When's the last time you weighed yourself?
Doctor's office, and
Bring
I
that
changed
scale
the
out, please.
scale.
We're gonna-
No, I changed it because he doesn't.
What?
You know what? Isn't that messed up? Because I figured, what's the difference about 10 pounds whether he?
So you just, before the doctor came in, you
Yes,
set
I
it back
adjusted
10?
it. That's so sad. I can't believe I admitted that. That is so sad.
Well, these